What is up, y'all? HOTATO here, back with another power leveling video. This time, a little surprise for you. I have ya boy over here, White Wabbit. I got this kid. Hella lucky. Peep this. Super, super lucky how I got him. 2 free coins. That's all it took. 2 coins. He popped out last month. And I said, sick. So I've been biting my tongue and holding off. So here's the reveal. So now we have 4 5 stars. That will be 370, hopefully. So we're going to get him to 370. And if we get Frost, or anybody else for that matter, for the remainder of the month, they're going to get power leveled to 370. And then we'll try to do a 5 star Final Ascension power leveling video for funsies, and then test drive them or some shit like that. You know, just doing something fun, doing something different. Because I know everyone likes, maxing their heroes and shit like that, and no one has the weird patience to just let them sit there with, 15 darts. Look at this chick. 11 tonics. Jeff Yoon's even worse. 21 rings. Bruh. I'm literally just sitting here chilling, waiting for him, because I guess I have this patience of a monk or something. At 10 or 16 scopes, like I have a ton of materials because I haven't really been leveling up people because I don't really need to, I'm not in any dire need to level these kids up, So we're just going to do our thing. This time around, I have the training camps. I had a bunch of them for Training Camp 1 for the 1 stars, and a bunch of them on Hero Academy for the 2 stars, just for funsies. I just wanted to see how it goes. So I did this back in Atlantis. And we're just going to start with all the 1 stars, and we're going to level them up. We're also going to see, we'll see if we do it, we'll see if we don't. I can try to fit Wukong up in here. But yeah, the 1 stars are definitely going to be a little bit of a struggle getting going. But whatever. Don't care. We're only going to 370, so it'll be a fun one. Whoopsies. So, some interesting things happening in the beta that I've been hearing around. Got some members talking about it and what have you, but Season 1 hero buffs? I haven't read a single fucking thing about it. Not one. Nothing. Other than the fact that it may or may not be happening. And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to start with that today because, the general question I'm going to ask is, what kind of... I don't even know how to describe this, because it's like different features or changes that you'd want to the game, but I'm not talking about like major changes of like, oh, hey, change it to where, the whole 1% summoning thing is now changed to like 5%, or a pity system where, every 10, 20, 30 summons, you get a free 5 star or something like that. Talking about, reduction of upgrade times or easier ability to get feeders, something like that. I guess gameplay related changes. I don't know. If you can't think of any, just go overall changes you'd want to see in the game, because I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of gripes with this game, or with any game for that matter, and want to see changes left and right for this and that. And it also always matters on your level of play, because the different things that beginners care about different things than those in intermediate, who care about different things than those that are super advanced or super seasoned, that care about that, and they differ from those that care about super competitive stuff too. Jesus. Talk too much. So for me, I think those Season 1 buffs would be absolutely crucial. And they did do a round of buffs probably a year and a half ago. And I think they made these changes when they did the changes to like Atomos, the changes to Horgal and Gormek, and I think there's also part of the Vela Telluria changes as well. And so back then, people were like, oh, yeah, decent changes. That therefore made Atomos super useful because he went from slow to average, and then they buffed his damage. So obviously, it's like he's super fun to play. Super, super fun. At least when you watch me, I have fun with him. I don't give a fuck. And so I think they just need to make him competitive again. But the problem if they do that then is that those that have costumes or own costumes with those on Season 1, those costume heroes are going to be even stronger. So now the question is, how do they make those changes without affecting the costumes so heavily? And my only thought could be that they strictly buff the Season 1 skin and stats, or they adjust their specials so that they don't have to adjust the stats to change or alter the overall team power that they might have, because we're already pushing to 900 with max emblems on some of these heroes. So I think we're going to need some way for them to adjust these heroes to be competitive, but not adjust them to the point where those who own the costume are going to have super OP heroes, because they're already pretty strong as it is with the costume, because those costumes were designed to make those Season 1 heroes competitive again, but that's only if you can get them. I have 2 costumes, one with Horgal, one with Domitia, and I haven't leveled them up yet. Whoops. That was an accident on leveling White Rabbit, but whatever. I don't care. And so I'm not going to really use them because I don't find them valuable right now for my teams. Although Domitia would be super fun. I would level her up, though I need to get enough tabards to level her up to Final Ascension, and then I can level up her costume bonus and all that fun shit, and then we'll be able to throw her in on some teams with that average mana, and she'll be fast. So it'll be a really interesting hero. Forgot what I was doing for a second there. To play with if and when I get those tabards to level her up. But right now, since I don't have it, I'm just going to sit here pretty until a purple pops up or a tabard pops up. Whichever one comes first. Like a cooler purple or a tabard. Whichever one comes first, I guess. Because I have pretty cool purples. Freya, Onyx, Victor, Clarissa, they're all dope. So, don't have a shortage of strong purples. And then Regard, duh, hello. Dude's a fucking stud. Best hero in the game. Okay, I'd say best 4-star in the game. I don't know if he's the best hero in the game, but best 4-star in the game, in my opinion. So back to those Season 1 buffs. I think, I haven't read any of it. This is just, my opinion on how gameplay should be. It's just strictly adjust the Season 1 skin, the OG skin, OG costume, OG whatever, and adjust it so that the stats for those that have the costume don't get overly buffed. So they're not just all of a sudden all those who own the costume are going to be, what's it called? Well over 900 team power with some serious damage or serious tankiness, whatever hero that you might have it for. But maybe adjust the special to compensate for their damage difference. Maybe. I don't know. It's a really tough situation because they released the costumes. I think because they released the costumes, one, it's a money grab. Second thing is it really hinders the ability to change the Season 1 skins now, because then you have people paying for 1,000 pulls for costumes, and then they're like, oh, this is now the new meta of people paying for costumes. And so now all the other summon portals aren't going to be as heavily impacted, because if you buff those Season 1 heroes and now the regular skins and the costumes are getting crazy, crazy strong, no way. No fucking way. It's unfair to all of us, and yeah, I don't know. It's a very sticky, tricky situation that SGG has put themselves in while with releasing the costumes. Great idea and all, like to give those normal skins like a new fresh of breath air and new whatever. But it's just because the 5 stars are so hard to attain, it makes it really hard to be competitive with the costumes. And so that's why those 4 stars are super clutch. All right, we're done with those. Now to move on to the 2 stars. Oh, this is the worst part. There's no claim all. I just sit here and take forever. Fuck. All right, well, it is what it is. We play with the hand we're dealt. But at least we'll be able to level up our what's it called? Our special. There we go. Our special faster. Oh man, but fucking hell. White Rabbit, oh geez, I've been in desperate need of yellow upgrades, as I've been telling y'all. That's why I wanted Ureus so bad. Great sniper with the whole minion sand damage shit. Like, this guy is good. Ureus is good. Like, A tier. Put that man on your offensive yellow stack or whatever. This man is good. So, at least that's how I see him. At least because that's how he fits with how I play and what has you. And especially because I'm slowly getting to level 23 yellow mana troop. He can slowly move down, or he will move down to the next tier of 9 tiles, fast mana-ish, which will be super fun, but I gotta get there first. Level 20 right now, almost 21 on that yellow troop, so it's a grind, man. It's a grind. Tons of troops you need, tons of food you need, so it'll take some time. And plus, like, I'm still trying to get heroes and food and do this power leveling stuff, so I don't exactly, and I'm still leveling up my base. Like, I still have my houses to level up and all that shit, so it's gonna take me a little while, but hopefully you guys can join me on that little on that journey to get to a level 23 mana troop. Running out of food here, which is not good. Oh yeah, but I have my training camp, so that's also chill. So we'll dick around with that for a bit, but yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about the potential Season 1 buffs. I haven't read any of it yet. I might at some point, but I don't really care to read any of it because it's not official general release, GA, general availability yet. So until then I'll see what the final shit looks like and how the gameplay is. I don't really talk about shit until it's there. It's just not in my personality, not in my nature. So let me know what you guys think about the speculation and the potential for Season 1 hero buffs, and how, the main one is how you want to see it happen. How do you want to see the Season 1 heroes get buffed, knowing that those costumes exist with the potential stat bonus and all that shit that comes with it? All right. Boom, boom. Ascend. Last one, baby. Hell yeah. Okay. And then overall, what kind of overall changes do you want to see to the game? So, you know, the first one being Season 1 hero buffs. How do you want to see it go about? And what has you? Just general thoughts on that. And then the second one that I'll probably just touch on is just the overall gameplay. What do you want to see change in the game completely? Like, just completely different from how it is now, or new additions that you want to see added, or anything like that. A big one that I've seen or heard about, like I mentioned earlier, was the pity system for the summons. Adding Season 2 heroes to the TC20 training camps. Those are some big ones that I've heard or read about. Shit, you know, I don't know what other changes that have been major, but I really do like all the changes that you know, that people recommend, because they play the game, they know how the game's played, they played other games too, so the general consensus of the public tend to be better than those of the developers. Cough, cough. Because because developers are led by a job, and their job has objectives, and if you don't meet those objectives, then you're fired. And I think I've read this on other game developer environments, engineering game developer environments, is that, you know, people have a passion for the game. People have a passion for the company and what has you, or people grow up, say, working at like Bandai Namco, and, you know, it's just like people want to grow up and develop games that they grew up playing, and then they go and work for these companies. It's just like a workaholic company with like classic, maybe like Japanese traditions here with like Bandai Namco as an example, where it's like you're working 16-hour days. They don't give a fuck about what you want to add to your features and what has you. They just want you to produce whatever they want you to produce, and they want the numbers to be bumping up every single time. Profitability, blah, blah, blah. It's all a business, and we're all pawn in their game for corporate overtake. So I'm sure the developers care, but there's nothing they can do about it because leadership and the board of directors and all that shit are saying, hey, we need to find a way to monetize the game, and we don't really care about how we get there as long as we get there. All right? Numbers, 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 numbers. It's the same as, what was it? Black Ops 4. So Call of Duty Black Ops 4, for any of you guys who play Call of Duty, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 had a very similar system that people really hated. Everything was hidden behind a paywall of microtransactions. Kind of similar to here, but much more affected, if you will, as well, because they would release new guns, new skins, and what has you, and the only way you could get them was by purchasing them, which means if you wanted to be competitive in that game where there was pretty much no luck at all, whereas this game involves quite a bit of luck, but in that game, like, it's like 95% skill, 5% luck. So it's heavily based on the skill. And if you have a gun that got recently released and it's hidden behind a paywall, and that gun just happens to be OP because they haven't changed anything yet, like Telluria and Vela combo, it's going to break the game and people are going to hate it. And then you have to do course correction. And then, you know, now one side of the coin is unhappy and the other side is definitely very happy. So it's really hard to please people in that aspect because of the whole got to make more money. It's all about the money. So in this game, I definitely loved the change of defense configurations. Oh my God, that was the most fun 30 days of raiding that I've ever had in this game for my 2 years-ish of playing. I just think a whole fresh of breath air when it comes to gameplay style. Because, you know, all we're playing is the same shit over and over again. It's just make 5, match 3, match 4, match 5, and then fight against the one single tank in the front to counter that one, right? It's a very similar strategy that everybody takes. But the gameplay style where you have now 2 tanks, 3 tanks, reverse orientation and shit like that, it changes the way we play the game so hard. So that is one thing that I really liked. It was super fun. Granted, a little bit, how would you say, disadvantaged to the double and reverse double formations, but still super fun. And like, you do that by choice. You can choose to have that formation. So if you're choosing to have that formation, it's not on Small Giant Games' fault anymore, because you totally can choose a more meta defense orientation than, you know, the ones that are double or reverse double with those who hit 3. But man, when that was going on, I had so much fun raiding against those teams. Oh, so fun. Made Clarissa and Gravemaker and pretty much everybody that hits 3 absolute monsters on offense. Thorn was a monster. Glenda was a monster at average mana. It was so fun. So let me know in the comments below, you know, the season 1 changes as well as just overall gameplay changes that you want to see in the game. For me, I'd love to see them incorporate the the defense configuration changes again. That was super fun, especially playing against a really hard one, the reverse one. Oh man, brutal. Brutal having those reverse orientations. What else would be fun? I know they're not going to do this, but being able to merge cards, merge duplicates, or even do like a one-time trade with those in your alliance, that would be fun too. I mean, those are two different topics, so let me talk about one of them. So, merging. So in a different game, you have different games in general. You have this ability to merge like your duplicates, and then it'll level them up, and then maybe you have the ability to ascend your merged 2 stars to 3 stars, and then you have like maxed 3 stars. You merge those, then you get a 4-star version, and then you max those 2 4 stars, then you get a 5-star, right? Something like that. That would be absolutely nuts. And then you could. That would change gameplay altogether, because then you would need duplicates to level up those duplicates and then to merge them to potentially get another. So I don't know how this would work though, in this game specifically, because like say you have 2 Gormeks, then you merge them together to get a 5-star. What 5-star do you get? Because there's no evolution progression to Gormek or from the one before it. But maybe they keep it within the same emblem class. And so as you merge your 2 Gormeks, the regular skin, you could get, what's it called? Maybe a Barbarian 5-star random. But you know it's going to be a 5-star. That's the thing. Whether it's an Aslar that you have for the 5th time or an Atomos for the 1st time, you still get a guaranteed 5-star from putting in the hours and the feeders and the food to level up that 4-star. And I feel like that would really, really help the game. And it's you still have to summon those 4 stars, and you still have to get those 4 stars. And I don't know if there's going to be a reduction, if you will, in revenue because of people wanting to summon the new heroes at a chance at not having to, spend the hours and hours to level up a 4-star, 2 times. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. But that'd be cool. And then, the last thing would be trading. If only. But they have to put a limitation. I feel like trading could be super successful in this game, but there has to be a limitation. And somewhere in the code that says you can only trade to 1 person at a time in your alliance, or something like that. Or like you can only do 1 trade per year or per 6 months or something. But at least give us the ability to trade within your alliance or something like that. I think that would be awesome. And then, dang, I'm just flying with ideas at this point. Flying with ideas. Hold on. I'm going to talk about it after this one. But we have, so we could do trading with your alliance. Like say you do one trade every 6 months or so. So just to make it not OP, so you can't just like round robin trade heroes around to get the one you want, because that would be broken. But also like not just being able to trade with 1 person only. So maybe, just a time trade, 1 trade every 6 months, every 3 months, something like that to keep it even, but still allow the trading to happen, because that would be sick. And then, ran out of food. Or the very next random thought I had would be create a friends feature in this game. Because in this game, if you're out of the alliance, you can't message anybody. You can't find anybody. There's no way to find like your buds or people online or whatever. Like even for me, for that matter, like you guys want me to fight you. Shit, I would happily go to the search function right now, find you all, make a video, and try to kick all your asses, right? But they don't have that. And that's like, that has nothing to do with monetary value or anything. That's just like a developer thing. You just throw some code in there. I don't know how hard it is to do that, obviously. I'm not a developer myself. But throw some code in there and like, look, give us a friends feature. Whoops, forgot that I had no food again. Oh shit. Speaking of having no food, I forgot to feed my feeders and collect from my training camp. Oh, fuck me. All right, I got to use a food thing then right now because of that. Let's just use a 250. Whoopsies. Yeah, I effed up on that one. It's all good, though. So yeah, add a friends feature. Find friends, battle friends, or even battle friends for raid points, too. That'd be hella fun. Then you can choose who you want to fight sometimes, and then I can go search up all you fools on raid and make a video on it. I think that would be a really fun feature as well. So adding a friends feature, you know, you can only add, let's say you add like your top 30 friends or something, and maybe you can send like a 3 gems gift to every friend or something like that, you know? Just like a fun feature, interactive social feature in the game. I think that would be super fun outside of just the Alliance. So, you know, I think these small gameplay changes could really make a big difference in the game as long as they're done properly, obviously. Because it's not, you know, obviously you can't just break the fucking game and, you know, allow people to trade all their fucking heroes or merge all the heroes and they get all these OP shit, you know? So my favorite one was the formation changes for defense, and then possibility of adding a friends list and adding your own personal friends in case you have friends that play in different alliances or you move around to different alliances, but you still want to maybe private message one of your old friends in a different alliance that you played with or what has you, you know? Or sometimes you want to just message one person to join your alliance from the game because you have one slot open, you know? Who knows? So those are just the changes that I think would be really fun in this game that might not overall affect revenue or anything like that. But hey, White Rabbit's maxed. All right. So there he is. We got Jeffune, Bertilli, Ureus, White Wabbit. And I guess we'll finish off Wukong if we can in this episode too, because why the fuck not? We got hella feeders. And plus, I also want to use him because average mana hit all. Dude's going to be broken in my wars. At least I hope he will be broken in my wars. I don't know. Only one way to find out. So we'll finish him as well since we're here. So yeah, those are the main topics today. You know, season 1 buffs. What do you guys think about season and just like general changes to the game that you want to see happen that may or may not affect the gameplay like super heavy? You know, like trading every 6 months, that could affect the game in a very, very positive manner. Those formation changes on defense could affect the game in such a fun way. Being able to add a friends list would be super fun. So I feel like there's a lot of things that can be done with this game, but I'm sure there's, you know, in terms of bandwidth, you don't got all the manpower hours to do that. So you got to prioritize. It's a large corporation. It's Zynga, by the way, now because of the acquisition. As a large corporation, you got to be able to, you know, operationalize and, you know, be efficient with your resources and where to put them. So I get it. But I also want more. I need more. Don't we all want more? Like that's like literally the world. That's like all of us, all of society. They always want more. More this, more money, more that, more fun, more everything. But why not, right? That keeps the world go around. I guess. I don't know. So yeah, we're just gonna try to finish up Wukong at this point. I got nothing else for you. I am beat. It's kind of like the end of the workday too for me. So kind of just chilling. Ooh, final ascension, baby! Get out my face. Get out my face. By the way, hey, make sure you do the challenge event. All that free stuff. I didn't finish it the last challenge event because I was kind of lazy and what have you. But yeah, make sure you do the challenge event. All that free shit at the end, when you complete whatever you complete, you know, the 3-star, 4-star, 5-star events, complete it all if you can. Do the best you can, because those rewards, those emblems, the challenge tokens, all that shit, super worth it, free of charge. Like, why not take advantage of it while you can? Because, you know, we're not gifted many nice big things, free things in this game all too often. So do your best to try to finish it, and also try to farm it if you can. Like for me, I farmed the 3-star level 3 map that has that only requires 1 energy, because according to the experts who calculated it, it has the highest return on XP recruits per food energy. It's like 1 energy for every 975 XP, and then 1 energy for 3 recruits, which is pretty much the most optimal ratio you could get in this game. So I just set on an auto clicker, and I just let it run throughout the workday, so I can get some serious XP. Especially because you guys have seen my roster. I am running out of space constantly. Like, look at this shit. I'm always at 10 free slots. Actually, most of the time I'm not at 10 free slots. I have to try and deliberately make 10 free slots every time I want to do these power leveling videos, because I don't have enough fucking space, bro. So yeah, get that XP in, because the higher level you are, the more world energy you have, like max capacity world energy. So that means every flask goes that much further. And then you have more hero space, so you don't have to spend all those damn gems to expand your hero cap. That shit gets hella expensive, hella fast. Like, I'm already at the point where, what is it, 250? And I'm not spending 250 gems on fucking hero cap space. I mean, I say that now until I desperately need it. Then, yeah, I guess we get that when we get there. But yeah, I would really would not want to. If I could avoid it, I would really not want to spend fucking 250 gems. That's damn near a summon just to expand more space to summon more feeders. Not my thing. Not my thing. But we're almost at the end here with Mr. Wukong costume, which is going to be so fun. I cannot wait to test him out on a war. Maybe someone like, maybe like a 3-2 stack with other fast heroes already. I think he'd be super fun with a defense down team, because if you're hitting all, you might as well get the most out of it. So I think a hit all defense down like Tibby could be super clutch with him, because both of them are fast mana. Granted, they're 2 different colors, but if you get the tiles for both colors, then, synergize it. And plus you have the 6 turns. To, let's gotta, fuck. I gotta level up that special. Please level up. Please work. Yes! Haha, bitches! Whew! I didn't have to use any extra feeders on that last one. Hell yeah! Cool! So we got Wukong maxed costume. We got White Rabbit at level 70 as well. Now we're just waiting on the last one. Who will he be or she be? I don't know. I don't have anybody for this slot right now, so I just kind of slowly level up. So I did that with Amatrin, so now I'm going to slowly level up Captain. Let's do Captain. So we're going to slowly level up the Captain, and yeah, we'll use him in wars at some point whenever he's maxed. But anyways, that's the video. We got White Rabbit Wukong leveled up today, and honestly, it's been fun. It's been fun. So let me know what you guys think about the Season 1 buffs, what you want to see from it, how you want it to go. What are the changes you want to see in E&P? You know, like I mentioned, the friend system or the the formations to come back. Either way, interact with me. Like, subscribe, y'all know the deal. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.